Hiya and welcome to week 4. I'm getting quite technical today. I've got a selfie stick, so if my phone falls out, I apologise, but I'll do the best I can. So here we are, and it's week 4, and I hope everybody's okay and staying safe. And everyone's doing the part to follow the government guidelines and getting out for an hour of exercise each week. But I know that the fears of the COVID-19 can take an emotional toll, especially if you're already living with anxiety. But you're not powerless. So I'm going to highlight tips that can help you through this stressful time. It's a frightening time and in the midst of a worldwide pandemic. All of us are watching the headlines and wondering what's going to happen. For many people, the uncertainty around the coronavirus is the hardest thing to handle at the minute. We don't know how exactly we'll be impacted or how things are going to get. So it's all too easy for our panic to spiral out of control. There are many things you can do to manage your anxiety at this time. And firstly, and I've said this a few times, stay informed, but particularly what's happening in your community. North Ayrshire Council's webpage has information on local community clubs in the North Coast and Cumbria, Garnock Valley, Irvine, Kilwinning, Three Towns and Arran. And there's also a lot of information going around and what you're reading and watching, so stick to trustworthy sources. Limit how often you check for updates. Oh, hello Amber, my daughter's just joined. Limit how often you check for updates. Constant monitoring of the news and social media. It can become compulsive, and that can fuel our anxiety rather than ease it. So pay attention to how you're feeling and adjust it accordingly. If you're starting to feel overwhelmed and anxious and overdoing it, consider limiting your media coverage and what you're reading, and limit it to a specific time of the day. Hiya Mary, you okay? If you'd feel better avoiding social media altogether and the news that's coming constantly, then trust somebody. Oops, 2 seconds, sorry, I'm about to drop something. Trust a reliable source to keep you informed. We are in a time of massive upheaval, and there are many things that are outside of our control, including how long this is going to last and what the outcome's going to be. We also can't control how people behave and and everything that's going on. It's difficult to accept the uncertainty, and so many of us respond by searching the internet for answers and thinking over all different scenarios that might happen. If we're focusing on questions with unknowable answers, it will get us nowhere and leaving feeling drained, anxious and overwhelmed. And for some, this can lead to panic and panic attacks. A panic attack is when your body experiences a rush of intense mental and physical symptoms. It can come on very quickly and for no apparent reason. A panic attack can be very distressing, and there are a range of symptoms associated with panic attacks. These can range from a racing heart, feeling faint, sweating, nausea, shortness of breath, hot flushes, dizziness, dry mouth, ringing in your ears. There's so many things associated with panic attacks. Most panic attacks last between 5 to 20 minutes. Sorry, I'm reading everybody's comments as I'm talking, so hello everyone. Although panic attacks are frightening, they're not dangerous, and if you feel a panic attack coming on, try the following. Do not try and fight the panic attack. Breathe slow and deeply, and remind yourself that the panic attack will pass. Focus on positive, peaceful and relaxing images. These can help you get through a panic attack. But remember, if you do have a panic attack and you're suffering from panic attacks, think about the self-care after the panic attack. It's important to pay attention to your body and what it needs. If you've had a panic attack, you might need to rest somewhere, eat something, or go and have a lie down. And remember, it's going to be okay. So here we are, week 4 of our walking programme. People who've been following me for the last 4 weeks know that I'm getting out walking because I've had double knee surgery. And this past week I've had a setback, and do you know what? It happens. I've had a flare up on my knees, and I've found I've not been able to get out as much as I had. And sometimes that can get quite frustrating. But you know what? If you are struggling and you feel like, you can't do it, just do it at your own pace and do what you can, which is what I'm doing. So hopefully you have been getting out and enjoying the sunshine. And I hope you've been remembering to put your sun cream on, because although you don't think it's that hot, it has been that hot. I was thinking I wouldn't need it today, but it has turned out really nice. So week 4, we're going to add a long day to our walking plan. We're going to add 5 minutes on again to our days a week. So we're now walking 30 minutes, 4 days a week at a moderate pace. We will keep most of our days within this week at the same distance and speed. And remember, we're walking our posture, holding our core and using our arms as well. I've covered this on a weekly basis, but anybody wants me to go over it again, just let me know and I can. So your weekly total goal this week is 125 to 150 minutes. But make your 5th day a mileage builder. So on your 5th day, you're going to walk for 40 minutes. So each week between now and your 5k walk, we're going to add one long day onto it. And when I say long day, I only mean like an extra 10 minutes at the minute. I'm not expecting you to walk out for hours and hours every day. So for week 4, this walk should be 40 minutes, like I've said, and at an easy pace. Sorry, my phone's going a bit mad. I apologise. Now that you're walking for our 4 days at 30 minutes and our 5th day at 40 minutes, we need to remember the importance of staying hydrated. I've said this at the beginning, always make sure you carry water out with you so you can stop and have a drink. Drinking and walking should go together as long as you're drinking water or juice. Your body will lose water when you walk and you can end up being dehydrated. So a good tip is to have a drink of water an hour before you go out for your walk, or just over an hour before you go out for your walk. This gives the water time to pass through your body. Also be careful about drinking caffeinated drinks before you go out on your walk, as they make you lose more fluid, make you thirsty and might catch you out short, which was my downfall at probably having a cup of coffee before I went out. And always carry your water with you, like I've said. When you're done on your walk, always remember to take a drink. And can I say hi to my mum, because my mum's just joined, and yes, I do have my glamorous assistant Darcy with me today with my little cue cards on what to say. He's standing quite away from us, so I'm struggling to see them. So I hope everybody is joining in and everybody's sticking to the plan. And if you're not sticking to the plan that we've set out, that's fine. As long as you're getting out, following the government guidelines of how long you can have exercise a day and enjoying it and enjoying the fresh air. And remember, like I said, if there's a week that you've found hard, go back a week, go back to what we did before, or just take shorter walks. Like I say every week, we don't have to do this in 9 weeks. It's just a walking plan, and it's just getting you to try and achieve that 5k. And whether it takes 9 weeks, 12 weeks, or even longer, it doesn't matter. We're getting out and we're getting walking. So this is good, getting out. I've lost my cue cards, so I'm going to have to wing it now. I apologise. So like I said, it's about getting out and enjoying the fresh air. So last week I gave you an interesting fact about trees. So this interesting fact for this week, and I've set myself a goal now because I'm going to have to set an interesting fact every week. Walking briskly for 1 mile in 15 minutes burns approximately the same amount of calories as jogging an equal distance in 8.5 minutes. So whether you're walking or whether you're jogging, you're still burning those calories, which is a good thing. For anybody who's needing support, we've created an online community through the Mind and Be Active programme, where we'll be keeping you up to date with advice, information and support to look after you through this tough time. And you can find us on the Mind and Be Active North Ayrshire. So give us a like, and you know, we'll be going online, we'll be doing some classes, we'll be sharing interesting facts. So that's it from me for another week. So I hope you're all enjoying your exercises as you're enjoying this lovely weather, which I am, and you're getting out. So bye bye and stay safe. Oh, and just a little note that my mum did message me earlier on to say that when you're out and about walking, the colours yellow and green help heighten your mood. So there's a little bit of info from my mum. So thank you. I'll be staying online for a bit if anybody's got any questions that they want answered. And until then, I shall see you next week. Okay, bye.